One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcement. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audiovisual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah. It is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. We are 135 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Thank y'all very much for tuning in weekday mornings, Monday through Thursday. Going through some growing pains right now as I work on my studio, but it's still been a blessing to come and talk to y'all every morning. Let's go ahead and get started with today's libation. Today's libation is for Lee Scratch Perry. March 20th, 1936 to August 29th, 2021. Born Ranford Hugh Perry, was a Jamaican record producer, composer, and singer noted for his innovative studio techniques and production style. Perry was a pioneer in the 1970s development of club music with his early adoption of remixing and studio effects to create new instrumental or vocal versions of existing reggae tracks. He worked with and produced for a wide variety of artists, including Bob Marley and the Wailers, Junior Marvin, the Congos, Max Romeo, Adrian Sherwood, Beastie Boys, Ari Up, The Clash, The Orb, and many others. Let's do this quote from Lee Scratch Perry. Without music, you are all dead. With music, you are alive. There is nothing music can't do. Lee Scratch Perry. Let me say that again. Without music, you are all dead. With music, you are alive. There is nothing music can't do. Lee Scratch Perry. From a brother who spends all day extolling the virtues of rhythm, rhyme, and repetition, I can't thank Lee Scratch Perry enough for these simple yet wise words. This man has his hands all over the early stages of reggae and dub music. Leading all the way up to his death, he never stopped creating music and performing for fans because he knew without it, we weren't really alive. People think it's just poetry, high-minded and hippie rhetoric to say that, but there is a difference between living and being alive. Taking in everything life has to offer with a whole heart and a curious mind, this is what we should all do. Thanks, Lee Scratch Perry. Let's do our libation for Lee Scratch Perry. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames to flickers, we pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation is for Lee Scratch Perry. All right, friends, here's my opportunity to remind you again to go to my Patreon page, become a member, become a Patreon of me, Bomani Armah, the Watermelon Man. And the first event you will see is this Sunday. You'll be a part of the live audience virtually when I bring Drew Anderson for my first episode of Eat. Educators and Artists Talk. I'm really excited about this series. Drew Anderson is an amazing writer. He has written every type of writing style that you could think of, and he's also an amazing teaching artist. We are both on the Arts for Learning Maryland roster, and I am glad he is going to be our first guest on Eat, Educators, Artists Talk. I'm buying him lunch. We're picking his brain. He is also the host of Watermelon Day this year, and we're only 135 days away from that, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it, all right? Now, friends, I'm going to do a short program today, but I wanted to leave you with a piece of what I did last week working with the Avalon Theater. Thank you very much to Jess and Susie for bringing me to the Avalon Theater last week in Talbot County, Maryland, the hometown of Frederick Douglass. I got a chance to perform in front of all the 5th graders in his hometown. I'm about to play a little bit of that for you now. Let's get into this track I did for them called Selfie King.
Hey, all right, friends. I'm about to bring my friend back up, Mr. Frederick Douglass, my writing hero. Friends, has anybody here ever taken a selfie? Y'all mind taking a selfie with me real quick? Hey, can we turn the lights up? I'm gonna take a selfie with y'all. Yeah. Yeah. At the count of 3, everybody say peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Now, this next song I'm going to do for y'all is called Selfie King, because that's what I call Mr. Frederick Douglass. This song is based off of this book called Picturing Frederick Douglass. In this book, a bunch of historians got together all the photos they could find of the hometown hero, Mr. Frederick Douglass, and this is what the historians realized. Frederick Douglass is the most photographed American of the 19th century. Whoa, exactly. What exactly does that mean? Frederick Douglass escaped slavery in 1838. The photograph was invented in 1839. Between 1839 and 1900, no human on this side of the ocean had their picture taken more often than Frederick Douglass. Now, friends, I'm not even ready yet. Hold on, let me go back one. Now, friends, I think this is amazing. The historians were trying to figure out why Frederick Douglass had so many pictures, and they realized it's because he was an abolitionist. Everyone say abolitionist. An abolitionist is somebody who works to end something. He was working to abolish or end slavery, and he thought one of the best ways he could do that was projecting an image of a powerful black man as far and as wide as possible. So wherever he could find someone to take his photo, he would take his photo and give it away or sell it away until the end of the 1800s. Nobody was more visible, more recognizable than Frederick Douglass. Now, I wanted to write a song about it. You know how I feel. A rapper's number one job is bragging about themselves and their community. That's also what Frederick Douglass did all the time. I think he would have been a great rapper. So I wrote this song as if I was Frederick Douglass in first person, all right? Now, I got a part in the chorus where I need your help. During the chorus, I'm gonna say, Selfie King. And I need you to say, yeah, thank you. Pick out my fro. Act like you have an afro pick and you're picking out your imaginary afro. All right, let's try it. Selfie King. Pick up my fro. Selfie King. Pick up my fro. Hey, friends here in the front, y'all too close not to participate. Let's try it. Selfie King. Pick up my fro. Selfie King. Pick up my fro. Thank you very much. Friends, let's have some fun. Here we go. Introducing world-famous autobiographer, newspaper. You're gonna see some of his pictures up behind me in a moment. Here we go. American of the 19th century, Frederick Douglass. You see my suit, it cost some dope. Fresh and clean, don't you know? I need a crown for this photo, so let me pick out my fro. Selfie King, pick up my fro. Selfie King, Selfie King, Selfie King. I see you wanna floss on the gram, get a little fame with your little phone. The 1800s, freshest in the land. Let me tell you kind of selfie game I was on. America's most popular, I mean for real, best-selling autobiographer. Words paid the bills, given racist insomnia. House on the hill, self-taught lexicographer. That means I've got worse skills, flexing for the photographer. Black and white steels is how we do it. It ain't a Castillo with the old school ice grill. See my suit, cost some dope. Fresh and clean, don't you know? I need a crown for this photo, so let me pick out my fro. Selfie King, Selfie King, Selfie King, Selfie King. Cash and speaking fees, royalties, and federal checks. My son's a Civil War vet. Name one president that I haven't met. Could be at an all-white function, not talking clothes, breaking necks. Slim, I'm on the front porch listening to string quartets. It's confidence, not arrogance. Southeast's most famous resident, more famous than the president. Look at the pics if you want evidence. Took advantage of every opportunity. Despite racists try to do to me, the bastard of Haiti, the U.S. recruited me. I got real diplomatic immunity. You see my suit, cost some dope. Fresh and clean, don't you know? I need a crown for this photo, so let me pick out my fro. Selfie King, Selfie King, Selfie King, Selfie King. Yes, I'm a free man, thank you stopping one of my plans. Punishment is severe, will knock you out where you stand. Slave owners read my book, my haters are my biggest fans. Overseers could read Braille, still can't see me with their hands. Think you flexing on them hard, showing off with bravery. Flexed in so many pics with the squad, they try to send me back slavery. There's one thing that got me tripping like Amory. Are you everything your pictures of you claim to be? I'm a speaker that they came to see. No one had more claim than me. No one had a bigger name than me. No one alive at a time had more fame than me. Not a player, no one's in the same game as me. Everyone posed looking aimlessly. I stared in the camera shamelessly, so you can see no one's taming me. You see my suit, cost some dough. Fresh and clean, don't you know? I need a crown for this photo, so let me pick out my fro. Selfie king, selfie king, selfie king, selfie king. You see my suit, it cost some dough. Fresh and clean, don't you know? I need a crown for this photo, so let me pick out my fro. Selfie king,
pick on my fro.
Selfie king,
pick on my fro.
Selfie king,
pick on my fro.
Selfie king,
pick on my fro.
Give it up for yourselves, y'all. Great job.
All right, friends, that's our program for today. I normally end with the Black National Anthem, but I'm having some technical problems with my keyboard, so I'm not going to do that this morning. Thank y'all very much. There are 3 things that I need you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. I will see y'all tomorrow at the count of 3. Everybody say peace. Throw up the deuces. All right, friends, thank you very much. That is the end of our program. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I am not going to play the Black National Anthem for y'all today. There are still 3 things I want you to do for me. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, love right now. When I count to 3, everybody say peace, throw up the deuces. I'll see y'all soon. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Hold it now, melon is sweet, the water is life. So every time we meet, I'ma give you a slice, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. I got the juice and plant the seeds. I reap the fruit and give you what you need, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. It's the watermelon man, reppin' red, black, and green. The county of PG sends you greetings from D.